What up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna go over my green Vader list that I made top 8 at a case tournament. This used to be my ECO Vader, but then I thought if I had 5 more health, I could probably have a better matchup against aggro, but turned out it didn't make a difference. My matchups during Swiss were blue Anakin, yellow Kylo, set 2 blue Han, green Yoda, and ECO Kira. And my only losses during Swiss was yellow Kylo and green Yoda. And then I made top 8 with it. And then the first round of top 8, I lost against the yellow Kylo player. Shout out to that player. He went completely undefeated that day. And he's overall a really good player and just in general a nice dude. So shout out to him. And then, yeah, let me get into the list. For the 1-drops, just 2 troopers. Back when I was on ECL, I used to have a total of 5 1-drops, 3 troopers and 2 TIE fighters, but just to give Vader unit more value. But the more I played Vader unit, the more I wanted to play like a 3-drop Sentinel, so there wasn't room for 1-drops anymore. So now it's just 2 of them. And then for the 2-drops, Kylo ship, Shore Trooper, and Snow Trooper. Kylo ship has a better matchup against aggro. Shore Trooper, really good to play off of Vader. And then Snow Trooper, he's always punching because I'm always dealing damage throughout the game. And then for the first ramp card, price in your head with open fire. Turn 1, they play a unit, put a price on their head, and then the next turn open fire to start out the ramp plays. Overall, really good. And then the ideal ramp, resupply and super laser tech. Resupply is always my favorite ramp card, but super laser tech is also good in this deck because if I have 4 resources, I can play super laser tech and then use Vader effect to kill tech and then instantly ramp. Overall, good ramp cards, or the best ramp cards really. And then for the 3-drops, the Dark Trooper and Black Sun. These are the ideal 3-drops I want to play with Vader unit because they're just Sentinels and then they're good in each arena they're played in. So overall good 3-drops. And then Barrage. If you're playing these colors, I think it's a staple to play Barrage. You board wipe them and then potentially just push for lethal. Just probably the best card in the game, honestly. And then now for the units at the top end, first, I just called this one the A tank at 5, and then Rivers Raider for 6-drop. I used to play Rook when I had ECL, but now that I don't have ECL, Rook is kind of bad, so I just played this big Sentinel. And then Rivers Raider, the best 6-drop in these colors in my opinion, because when you play it, you deal 2 damage to your base, and it can't be takedown or follow the dragon, so it's constantly poking for 4. And then when they do answer it, you just burn their base for 2 more. So really good. And now for the 7-drop, Vader, and for the 8-drop, Palpatine. Vader is really good because the first few turns I focus on ramping, especially since I want to ramp at least twice, so I can play Vader on like a 5 resource turn. So the first few turns I'm ramping, not playing units, which is fine because once I get to 7, I play Vader and I just get to play out units that I haven't played before. Sorry. And then for the 8-drop Palpatine, usually throughout the game I'm doing a lot of damage. So when it comes to Palpatine's turn, he does boards wipe. So really good. And now for the finishers, 9-drop Dragon and then 10-drop Devastator. Dragon usually finishes out the game, unless it's against blue, because they'll just follow the dragon of it. So Devastator against blue is usually the finisher. So yeah, these are overall really good cards. And then for the sideboard, this is probably like the bad thing about this deck, my sideboard. 1 Trooper, 3 Viper Droid, and then 3 Force Chokes, and then 3 Cell Block Guards. I play Trooper and Viper to counter Sabine. Their 3 attack just kills their ground units. And then fourth stroke is for Sabine, the leader herself. And then Soul Blood Guard to stop the bleeding. Um, my major error before the tournament was I had Traitorous, thinking people weren't gonna play Phantom. So instead of Traitorous, I put in fourth strokes, which probably I should have like switched out probably like a few of these out for to put in Traitorous, because I think that would have helped me a lot against the yellow Kylo matchup. But overall, this is kind of like an awkward sideboard. And that's it for the list. Overall, I think the deck is really good, but it just loses to aggro really, which it is what it is. Thank you for watching.